What's going on, guys? MC Squared here, and I'm bringing you a Building and Editing 101 video today. So whether you're brand new to Fortnite, or maybe you've been playing for a while, but you feel like some of your editing could get better, maybe there's some small things that you see on streams that you don't know how they do, or you don't know all the different types of editing that you can do, hopefully I'm going to teach you something. Today I'm going to start with the wall here. There's so many different things that you can do with the wall. You can put a door in either the middle here. See how it's grayed out, showing that I can actually place it there. If I do something wrong, it'll make everything go red. So I can put a door in the middle here. I can also put a door on this side, and I can put a door on that side. Those are the only 3 spots that you can put doors, and you can do the same thing with windows in the middle, on the right side, and also on the left. And the cool thing about the door and the window is I can actually do a window over here and a door, which, you know, I almost never use, but it's kind of cool that you can do that. You can do that on both sides. You can't do it with the door in the middle. Some other different things, if you're sitting in your 1x1 and you need to get out, a lot of people like to use this edit right here. I just run and jump over. Or they'll do it from this side. Now, of course, breaks it. But notice how when I do this edit, I start from the bottom and go to this side. And there's a very specific reason I do that. I do that because if I'm going too quick and I don't hit this bottom one, and all of a sudden I unedit it with a door, that's just another thing that I have to do to get through the door. Sometimes it trips me up. So it's a good habit to start in the bottom and go to the outside. Want to develop those good habits. Even the little small, tiny little things, just like that, can help improve your game for sure. Now, some other edits that you see people do is 4 on this side, or 4 on this side. And there, I just messed it up again because I did it too fast. But one thing, players, especially if you're coming over from console to PC, you'll notice this. From console, it kind of auto-locks to the center, so you'll see people kind of go all the way there. But one thing you want to get in the habit of doing is just go into the middle here. You can do it a lot faster. So, now another way, if you're trying to steal somebody's wall, and what I mean by that is, let's say someone's boxed in, you hit down, you steal their wall, they're trapped inside. You want to edit that top row, jump, and get that shot on it, because if you do this edit for them, they're just going to run straight at you, shotgun you, so no matter really what their talent level is, they're going to be able to get damage on you. And so I really recommend, if someone's boxed in, doing that edit. It's a real beneficial one to do. People don't necessarily expect it as much as, say, that or that. Those are kind of the 2 most common ones you see. So you can do that with the top row. You can also do it with the second row. Great little one. I don't know why you would almost ever do that one. I've never used that one really in the game unless you're, building into the ground and you're kind of stuck. But you can also do it at the side. I find myself never doing that one either. So that's pretty much it with the wall. So I'm going to go over here to the pyramid, and oh my goodness, the pyramids are so useful. I know if you guys played at the very beginning of the game, which I know probably many of you did not, pyramids were not used at all, so people don't really know how to use them. But you open up one piece like that, you can go inside, close it on yourself, protect yourself, and also, the thing about the pyramid is, if you edit while inside without unediting it, then you can see all the way around. Pop out, shoot somebody. Now also, a pyramid can be used as a ramp. You just gotta edit 2 on the same side. If you edit it like this, it becomes a very interesting piece that I don't recommend using almost ever. I actually never use. I did see something like this in a scrim the other day, where he actually kind of elevated himself in the middle here so he could see out a little bit further. I really wouldn't worry about doing that. You're almost never going to put yourself in a situation to do that. Let me break all these walls here so I can see the pyramid again. I could just edit these. That's alright, so we've gone through the 1 and the 2 on each side, and then the 2 diagonal. But if you do 3 of them, it forms this shape right here, which if you've ever seen a porta-fort, that's the corner of what the porta-forts end up doing. So that's all the different edits that you can do with the pyramid. With the stair here, you can put the stair in one long line like this. Let's say you need to get down real quick, that's the one you want to use. Something you can also do is go all the way down, all the way over, and it'll create a 90. Which, honestly, I never use that. If I do it, it's on accident. It's really not very useful. And you can also do a full U, and it'll bring you all the way back here. The only time I've ever seen someone do that is if they pre-edited it and they're doing some kind of troll method where they're trying to build a sky base, so they just build up basically the most narrow thing possible that they can build. And it's kind of hard to see off in the distance to get shot down, but people will do that, which I don't recommend, but it's pretty fun if you want to just kind of mess around with it, that's for sure. Now let's see, make sure my piece is unedited. So those are the 3 different things you can do that are thin patterns. You can rotate these stairs by going from one side all the way to the other. And that's the one you see most common. But one thing you see in streams a lot of the time is, alright, let's say this thing's facing this way and you want to flip it the other way. It's harder to do that than it is to go bottom to there or bottom to there. So I can go here, or I can go here, and it's just diagonal. It's just bottom middle to left middle or right middle, and it'll drag it the other way. That's really the best way to do that. Now let's say you're building your 1x1 and you get stuck under. You've been jumping a lot, you get stuck under your 1x1. Something you'll see people do is this one. Well, they'll grab it and they'll unedit it like that. But let's say you want to do it a different way and not have to do a thin edit into an unedit. I can stand here at the top of my other ramp, grab this bottom here, and now I'm all the way back on top. It's like magic. You probably have seen that maybe in a stream if you've watched a stream, and you're like, how the heck did they get on top of the ramp? That's exactly what they did over there. And now I want to show you the last thing. Now, we went over this edit here with that diagonal, which, you know, really handy, very common edit. But you do that, you get stuck in here, people can see in here, and it's almost impossible. See how I'm pretty much pointing at here, but it edited my stairs. So what people will usually do is, if they're running from the outside in, they'll grab it here. And of course I just failed right there for you guys. But they'll reset it and then unedit it like that. But most of the time if you're peeking from inside here, you want to get out and go back in, I would recommend doing that edit instead of that edit, because if you do that one, you kind of get stuck and it's hard to edit yourself back into cover. You do that, or you can do a window. Now, the last thing I want to show you is here, top of your 1x1, you see that pyramid? I kind of showed you a way of doing that right over there. But a lot of times people will do this in their 1x1. So if you see a 1x1 built up, see how I run to the top of my stairs? If you run to the top of your stairs, it's way easier to turn around, jump on that lower side of your stair in order to get that. So what you'll see is people, you know, put their pyramid up here. They'll be at the top of their 1x1, be able to see anything. You absolutely can't hit them, period. So they'll edit, shoot, throw, whatever. I had that in my snipe spot. I'm used to that being my snipe spot. And that's been the Editing 101 video. Leave a thumbs up on the video if you liked it. Let me know anything I might have missed. Let me know anything that you see on the stream that you really had no idea what they were doing. I appreciate all the feedback, guys. I really would like to make videos that you guys are going to be interested in watching. And one thing actually, before I leave, you probably saw this in the background. That's going to be the next video. How to build different types of ramp wall pushes and which ones are the most efficient, which ones to use in what different scenarios. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. This has been MC Squared. I'm glad you've seen the video. I'll see you guys later.